Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Signing with Omar. Today is part 3 of classroom signs. Are you ready? Let's get started. We'll start with the first sign, and that is ask. Simply take your index finger, bring it forward towards the viewer, and as it goes towards the viewer, it bends into like a hook. Let me show you that from the side. That is how you sign ask. To sign answer, from the side. To sign answer, I simply take my dominant index finger, then I take my non-dominant index finger, that's a little bit further away from the body, and then what I'll do is I'll bend them forward. That is how you sign answer. For the sign art, what I do for that sign is I take my non-dominant hand, palm is facing a little bit upwards, then I'll take my pinky of my dominant hand. It will go and like draw a circular type of motion on the palm of my non-dominant hand. This is it from the side. That is how you sign art. For the sign book, simply take both hands, bring them together, and then you'll open them up, making sure that the fingers are still touching. This is it from the side. That is how you sign book. For the sign effort or try, you can actually do this two ways. Sometimes people will initialize it with forming T's and go forward like this, or they'll use A's. This is it from the side. That is how you sign effort or try. Sometimes the teacher will say don't touch. To do that, you actually take your middle finger and it'll touch the back of the non-dominant hand, and then you'll negate it by just twisting your head. Or, that is how you sign don't touch. For the sign finish, simply take both hands, palm faces me, and then they pivot outwards on the wrist twice from the side. That is how you sign finish. For the sign good, that is how you sign good. For the sign help, what I did was I took my non-dominant hand, extended the palm out, palm facing upward in front of the body. Then I'll take my A hand of my dominant hand and it will rest on the palm of the non-dominant hand. Help. Now this could be help you, help me. It's directional. Help them. But that is how you sign help. Sometimes in the classroom you'll see the teacher say, okay, line up. And simply what you do is take both hands, make fours, place your non-dominant hand in front of your dominant hand, and then you'll separate them, signifying a line. That is how you sign line up. For the sign library, simply take your dominant hand, form an L, and do a clockwise motion. That is how you sign library. For the sign music, simply take your non-dominant arm, palm faces down, and kind of bend it in front of the body. Then you'll take your dominant hand. You can either have your fingers together or slightly apart, and you just wave them back and forth like you're listening to music. That is how you sign music. For the sign no, to sign that, simply take your index finger and your middle finger, bring them together, then they will come together and touch the thumb. This is it from the side. That is how you sign no. And by the way, to sign yes, simply take your dominant hand, make a fist or an S, and just shake that, rock that at the wrist. That is how you sign yes. To sign water, simply make a W with the dominant hand, and if you did not know this was a W, I did make a video on the alphabet, so why don't you take a look at that video as well. From here, you'll take the index finger of that W and it will touch the chin twice. That is how you sign water. Wait. To sign wait, simply take both hands, extend them out in front of the body. I keep my dominant hand closest to my body, and you just wiggle the fingers. This is from the side. That is how you sign wait. Toilet or bathroom. Simply take your dominant hand, make a T, and shake that or rock it back and forth. That is how you sign bathroom or toilet. Many times in the classroom, you will see the sign ready. Simply take both hands, make R's, and just move them apart. That is how you sign ready. For the sign run, or here's from the side, how I signed run is I took my non-dominant hand, I made a C with the index finger and a thumb, turned it on the side. I also did the same with my dominant hand, but I actually linked together my thumb and my index finger, and I went forward. That is how you sign run. For the sign outside, what I did was I took my dominant hand, the fingers were open, I brought the palm actually facing the side, and then I moved it away, and as I moved it away, the fingers came together. That is how you sign outside. Sit. Sit. This is it from the side. Sit. To sign sit, what I did was I took both hands and formed U's. I took my non-dominant U, palm faces down. Then I took my dominant U, and I actually bend my fingers a little bit. This reminds me of legs, and place it on top of the non-dominant U. Now, you do that one time. If you do it twice, that's for the sign chair. That's chair, and this is sit. For the sign sit in a circle, what you'll see the teacher do is take both hands, bend the middle finger and the index finger like hooks, and then they'll do this type of motion. They'll form a circle, or maybe it's a semicircle. And so what they'll do is they'll start here and just go like this, not completing a circle, or this. That is how you sign sit, or sit in a circle, or sit in a semicircle. Program. To sign program, simply take your non-dominant hand, the palm will face the signer, then you make a P with the dominant hand that will go right there at the palm. Let me show you from the side. And then it will lift up, over, and down. That is how you sign program. Stop. Stop. To sign stop, simply take your non-dominant hand, palm faces upward, then you'll take your dominant hand, place it on its side, and it will strike up against the palm of the non-dominant hand. From the side. That is how you sign stop. Now, these are some very typical signs that you'll see inside a classroom or classroom setting. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, hit the notification button. If you're interested in learning more about American Sign Language, take a look at my videos, Common ASL Signs.